Jason. I was outdoors. I was about running late. And it was in the 30s this morning, probably in the 60s now, and I was humping it in there trying to get here and beat everything. Whew, I just had to strip down. I'm down to my t-shirt. Probably have to put it back on in a little while, but that sun is hitting this house and it's warm. But anyway, took my boots off, let my feet cool off and air out. It is tough to dress around here, and I just never did take the time after this morning. I've been in the truck, air on, and just didn't take the time to undress, take some layers off. But anyway, we're here now. Maybe I got a feeling they're going to move just a little bit later today, but man, I'm ready for a big old buck. But anyway, seems like I have just been running like crazy today. Whew, I just ate and my stomach's growling. What's wrong with me? I'm going to try not to fall asleep. I'm tired. It's hard not to when you come sit down here. You get down into rifle season after bow season. You like to kick back, but now I'm ready to get back in the tree with my longbow. I just gotta kind of regroup. I got a deer on my mind. I would love to get out of the way. But anyway, we are back at 'em again. I love it. I feel bad if I miss a day. One of the biggest reason I don't want to miss, I was talking to a buddy of mine a while ago. I said, we got so many that we need to shoot. It just takes a lot of time, and I'm blessed to be able to do that. But like, I get an opportunity at one of these big bucks, I need to get him and move on to the next one, because it's all about mouths we're feeding and getting these mature bucks out of here, so the younger ones will hang around and we can raise them and get them to maturity. So it's just all about management. It's year around, you know, with food, the timber, the food plots, and the bush hogging and everything all summer. And then you roll into hunting season, and it's just as much or more important. You gotta finish it off. And this part's harder because you gotta go at it right and keep the pressure down. And it can be tough sometimes. I know that sounds crazy, hunting, but to fool with a place every day and to keep it hunting right and not get the deer spooky, you gotta think about it a little bit. Because I want it to hunt just as good opening the last day of season as it does opening day. So it did that last year. I'm hoping I can continue that. I just gotta probably quite a few more I need to shoot this year. We've got this habitat in such good shape. Boy, we are having a lot of babies. The does are raising a lot of babies. And that just means we gotta take more out of the herd. And the better we get it, the more mature bucks we're raising. It's a heck of a problem to have. We just gotta keep managing it.
Alright, y'all, pretty good hunt this evening. Pretty much saw everything but a sure enough mature deer. That one 9-point or whatever he is, boy, he's a nice one. I'm gonna call him 4 years old. He get another year or two, he may be a stud. Look like he's gonna have some mass, gonna be a big old body thing. So anyway, you ain't gonna see these mature ones every day. You just gotta go, go, go. But I like our age structure we got going on. It's looking pretty good.
It's super still. I think about dinner time the weather's supposed to be changing. The wind's gonna pick up and it's supposed to rain pretty heavy this afternoon. So this morning may be all we get. We'll just see what happens.
Alright, y'all, a pretty slow morning this morning. It moved decent right at daylight and then things kind of went dead. And it's 9 o'clock. Starting to warm up. I was getting ready to get down. And I had my longbow with me. Took a practice shot. I always try to take a practice shot out of the stand. Like that cold shot to see if I'm on. That's the most important one. And anyway, I had done that, packing all my stuff up, and I'm pretty much looking this way most of the time. And my wind was kind of blowing off that way. And I think I got everything in my backpack, and all I lacked was my camera and tripod. And I turned around and looked behind me, and it was 2 big does and a little one. They was fixing to go in the woods. And I looked at my camera. I ain't got time. So that camera's been costing me a time or two, you know. So I turned around and got one of them. And so I'm gonna go on back to the truck, let the puppies run a little bit, and I'm gonna collar up Spur, bring him down here and let him do a solo on this one. He did so good on that the other day. Him and PJ did pretty good together. He's fine. She's just a heifer now. She wants to claim everything, but we're gonna work on that too. But I'm gonna carry him solo today, so missed the shot on camera, but we'll get a little tracking in, a little training a tracking dog. Spur of the mountain curve. All right, let the puppies run around a little bit, burn some energy off. Put PJ up. He's gonna jump off. Gonna stop doing that. Jumped off the buggy. But anyway, let them run around and get a little energy burned off. And go put Spur on this track. I think a lot of people wonder how to train a tracking dog. And I see people saving blood, saving hides, and starting them and this and that. All that may be okay. I'm sure it does good, but my favorite way is putting them on a real track and being lucky enough to time a puppy the right age. What I think, what is Spur, 9, 10 months old now, 8 months, whatever he is. I can't even remember how old he is. But anyway, he's a puppy. I think that's the best way, just put them on track after track. And just like the hog dogs we used to raise and train. Some's gonna be better than others, and you won't never know till you work them. I am working on something interesting. The famous deer tracking dog around here, Smoke, was years before I found out he is out of my blackmouth cur stock that I hog hunted with, and I didn't know this till I gave 2 puppies away years ago. But anyway, that's where Smoke came from, and I didn't know till years later, and I got to know Bart that runs him, and pretty interesting. But anyway, the only dog I've got left that's young enough to breed is Rose, and y'all seen me track deer with her. Well, I made my mind up. I did not want to lose my breed, and I got real interested in this tracking. So she came in here. She's been spending a few days with Smoke. So we're gonna have Smoke and Rose puppies. We fixing to do, if it works like I'm thinking on this cross, we fixing to make some souped up tracking dogs. And I got one buddy that I've dealt with years. We've swapped back and forth over the years. He's still hog hunting. He will get a puppy for hog hunting and working cattle, but I'm 99% sure that we probably gonna keep most of the litter, possibly sell a puppy or two, I don't know. I'm really interested in keeping them all, depending on how many she has, and we're gonna do our best to make some souped up tracking dogs. All right, so I was right there looking that way, getting my junk together, and looked back down in this bottom, and they was crossing this way, just about to go in this walk down this edge of this ditch, and I just barely got lucky and got one off. All right, I decided just to turn him loose, let him blow off a little steam, and he's already hunting. I mean, it's something. Wind's blowing to us, so that's gonna help. Deer was just right down there. He winding her already. Come on, Spur. Come on. Hunt him up. All right, he winded that. He's just a few yards from where. All right, there she was, right there. He's on point. Nah, let's just let him work. See if he'll kind of work it out. We may have to help him along. He's right on her though. That's right where she went in. Yep, I can see some blood from here. He just gotta. He's still a little unsure, but he's smelling it. Boy, he just changes his old attitude. That old tail standing straight up. What tail he's got left. I'm gonna let him. Next time he comes back, she went in right here. I'm gonna ease him in. Come on, Spur. Let's go in here right here. He's winding like crazy. Come on, Spur. All right, I finally got him in here in the woods. I'm not sure if we own her or not. He's acting like it. I ain't seen any more blood in here. Just some out there on the edge. I'm just gonna take it easy with him. He's winding her for sure. Let's go, Spur. Let's go, Spur. Good boy, Spur. Glad it took us a minute to get lined out. Good boy, Spur. There she is. Oh, my goodness. That's a big old heifer. Good boy, Spur. There you go, Spur. All right, y'all, not a long track there, but a good little track. Dumped him out, 20, 30 yards from where I shot. Boy, it didn't take him but just a second to throw that nose up and it's getting a whole different way about him when he smells. He's gonna learn real quick. I think he's doing super to be so young, but just got to keep sticking him on these tracks and then get better and better. All right, y'all, had a good day today. Even considering the movement was kind of slow this morning, we still ended up getting one kind of late. Got Spur on a track. That was the main thing I was after today. Do a little observing, a little lazy hunting. I got to get back after it with this bow. I ain't done with that. I had it with me this morning. I was still being kind of lazy hunting though. But anyway, I think Spur's gonna be good. Just got to keep throwing him on them, and looks like we got a storm rolling. I don't know how much of a storm, but was just sprinkling a minute ago. I'm hoping we get us a bunch of rain, because we sure need it. My green fields is kind of popping up. Clover's hanging on, but they sure could use a shot of water. And I want it to get cold, but it wouldn't hurt a thing. Of course, we're gonna always get it down here in the south. Them warm days, get a little moisture on these fields and get a little warm sunshine, and they get to growing. Anyway, we'll catch y'all on the next one.